How you doing?
John Kerry is the first US presidential special envoy for climate, crossing the globe to restore American leadership after former President Donald Trump pulled the US out of the Paris Accord, limiting emissions to stop irreversible temperature rises.
Old coal-fired power plants, many of them are operating at less than 50% efficiency. Many of them are losing money. Many of them are not even sending energy to the main grid or to various places. Many of these could be phased out over a period of time now.
Kerry was speaking with the International Monetary Fund on his latest stop in India, a fast-growing economy that needs energy but is under pressure to reduce carbon emissions. And trying to incentivise any country to do that by making carbon permits for emissions expensive is a challenge.
We are far from where we should be by 2030. Today, the average price of carbon is $2 a ton. By 2030, we have to be at $75 a ton if we want to provide massive incentive for this rapid transformation.
The US is aiming to be carbon neutral by 2050 and China by 2060, while Germany has promised to abandon coal entirely by 2038. And yet both Berlin and Beijing are building new coal-fired power stations, even if they're phasing out older, less efficient ones. Having rejoined the Paris Accord, John Kerry's boss, President Joe Biden, will find out how much influence the US now wields when he hosts a climate change summit of 40 world leaders at the White House later this month. And that's before a more expansive UN-led summit in November to discuss progress on reducing those emissions.